Bulgaria, I filmed and photographed plenty of abandoned buildings, but not really in Italy, because I rarely find myself in the deep countryside. But here I think we have a really beautiful example of an abandoned farm, or sort of palazzo. At least I can only presume there's nobody here. I can already imagine myself driving up here in my Lamborghini, leaving a big cloud of dust when I enter or leave, and have someone wait for me there on the balcony when I come home. But well, that's just my fantasy. Must be a couple 100 years old, like at least 100. It's moldy, so that means I'm not going to enter just for the sake of my respiratory health. But what we see here is a fireplace, and in the back there's a sink. It's been a relatively rich or wealthy person's home. Here's probably where the horses stood, where you could tie a knot and leave your horse. Like, I'm typically very cautious to enter in buildings. I've done so many years ago in my urban exploring. But especially for the sake of inhalation, I don't want to risk things anymore. I've had my wild years. But we can go up here. The staircase is well maintained, as you can see. Here we have a wine cellar. That is a cool place here. I mean, in terms of temperature, where you can leave your bottles of wine and they will be, stored well in here. There probably used to be a door of some sort, but it's been taken out. When a place is abandoned, typically anything of worth is taken, like wooden doors. And here we have the terrace with a view over the village. But here then we have the house, which we can enter. I'll just wear my mask because I'm wearing it anyway, and you never know. It's in a good state. Look at the view. Stunning. There's another faucet or sort of little kitchen. The attic, let's see. imagine sitting here, sipping a glass of wine? I can. I'm sure there's people that have done it, and they still lived here. This must have been a wealthy landowner at least. And yeah, I'm glad I walked to stumble upon this beauty. Like, you don't see this very often. And there are these sort of places, but you just need to be lucky, I guess. So I'm just going to show you the stable. There on the top it says 1920, so that's not as old as I thought. And here was for the animals, probably, where there was water inside here. Like a sort of stable shed. I don't know, this must have been the toilet back then, right? See it right there. This can only have been a toilet. That's not at old, I thought it was a lot older, but apparently not. But this land is still being used, most definitely. And the last view of the mansion. Let's just see what's back there. Pick up the backpack and let's go. Seen enough of it. What a place, right?